Our goal in putting out this research is to benefit the students of Houston. We want to be sure that if more folks in Houston who hold positions of leadership and authority understand how our systems are currently serving students, then we can act better as a collective community to ensure more kids get put on a path to opportunity in life. One of the most actionable findings from this research is that the more time kids spend in advanced courses over their middle and high school careers, the more likely it is they're going to go on to attain a quality post-secondary credential and be on a path to earning a living wage. So for us, for educators, for policymakers, the big questions we should all be asking to figure out how do we make more improvements on is how do we get more kids into advanced courses across every school, across every community in our city. The findings of this research really shine a light on the lack of coordination across all of our local systems, from pre-K-12 public school systems to higher ed to industry. We've got to be a lot more collaborative on ensuring more of our kids from every community in Houston are on a path to high wage, high demand, high skilled jobs. That's going to take all of us. It's not just school districts working on that. It's not just higher education, and it's not just our employers. We need to take a collective approach to ensuring every year we're getting more kids on a path to economic mobility and earning a living wage. So much of what happens in a student's K-12 educational experience directly predicts what they're likely to go on to do in terms of their degree attainment and ultimately the type of job and future income potential they'll have over time. We're really focused on ensuring that every child in every neighborhood gets access to a world of opportunity. And so for us, it really matters that kids, even at early grades, are being put on a path to those high wage, high demand, high skill jobs that are going to set them up to be earning a living wage that'll change their future life trajectory. Good Reason Houston is on a mission to ensure Houston becomes the leading education city in the country. And why that mission matters to us is because we want to ensure that every family in every neighborhood of Houston can trust that they're sending their kid to a terrific public school that's preparing them for the high wage, high demand, high skilled jobs of the future. So the most important work that we can do as a community is to come together to ensure at every stage of a child's educational journey that they're more likely on a path to that economic mobility that will afford them more opportunity in their lifetime. One of the things Good Reason Houston does to directly address these findings is we work hand in hand with 11 school districts and 7 public charter networks in Houston. Together, they serve 700,000 students across 900 public schools. And we work hand in hand with superintendents and their teams, with the educators of Houston, to really think about the latest, greatest research on what can be done to help put more kids on a path to opportunity. One thing this research shows is that the more students we can get into advanced coursework throughout their high school career especially, the more likely it is they'll go on to be competitive for quality post-secondary options. So we're working with superintendents and their teams to think about things like master scheduling, their talent strategy to be sure they have the teachers that are prepared to lead these advanced courses, and really looking at equipping all of our local education systems with the data that surface insights that help them know which population of students they can focus on to help ensure more kids are on a path to this opportunity over their lifetime. Central to who we are as a nation is this idea of no matter where you come from, no matter where you grow up, no matter how you're raised in the United States, that you should be on a path to the pursuit of happiness, well-being, and opportunity. And I think quality public education systems between pre-K-12 and higher education have to be working consistently together to ensure that every child in every community of our country, no matter what they look like, no matter where they come from, is being supported with the resources they need to be put on a path to opportunity in life. This new research really calls into question our larger talent strategy here in Houston, in the state of Texas, and around the country. Either we're going to commit as a community to really invest ourselves in the continuation of a talent strategy that largely relies on importing talent that's already been educated elsewhere to come take jobs in our Houston community, or we're really going to decide once and for all to double down on investing in the incumbent talent, the kids that have been born and raised in Houston, and by virtue of access to better quality public education opportunities over time, they'll be set up to be more competitive for those high wage, high demand, high skill jobs that are really going to help fuel Houston's future.